Welcome back to Real Sports Live's coverage of the 2021 BISD tournament. Coming a little late than expected, but hey, we jumped ship here from the first gym. We had Brownsville St. Joe knock off Idea North Michigan in a good matchup. St. Joe winning that one. Jerry Martinez, a Real Sports Live player of the game. But now we're coming to you live from gym number 1. We had under 8 minutes to run everything down. We're back on action. We have a little press roll, a little table up here in the broadcast booth. As we have Santa Rosa up 5-0. Gonzalez here looking to tack it on. It's the Brownsville Pace Lady Vikings, the hosts, and the girls. This is the first girls game of the day coming to you from Brownsville Pace. Once again, I'd like to welcome you back to the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jammer Ruiz manning the camera, my partner in crime, if you will. Brownsville Pace in the traditional white with green and black trim, led by Coach Lozano. St. Joe in the traditional black and gold. The shots won't go. Or Santa Rosa, excuse me. Santa Rosa, we had Alyssa Garza who tacked on a 3. Trying to cut around. Feeds the pass back over. Trying to maneuver around. Trying to cut around. High shot gonna fall short. And a put up, it falls through. And Santa Rosa now up. My 7 now is gonna be Bela Medina tacks on the 2. Pass nearly broken up. Winds up in hands here for Pace. Trying to drive this one back around. I'd like to welcome you back to the broadcast here. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live on the call. As Santa Rosa back on the attack. Driving this one. Going to cut through. Swings it over. The pass won't fall. Gonzalez driving this one back. Has that one broken up by Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa quickly on to a 7-0 lead and a tie-up jump ball. 5:36 left to play. Still trying to get the roster sorted out for you guys. Remember, 8 minutes to trip shift from gym 2 to gym 1. We have to instantly wrap up everything in a timeout called. Santa Rosa up 7-0 over Brownsville Pace. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 7-0 Santa Rosa up over Brownsville Pace. Lady Warriors trying to drive this one back around. Garcia finds a pass off to Garza. Garza nearly losing control, but gets it back over. Looking to drive through, swings the pass out. That one just out of the hands, intended for Leslie Flores. 5:13 left to play in the game in the first quarter. I'd like to welcome you back to the broadcast here. Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Jammer Ruiz, man the camera, coming to you from Press Central. Little makeshift booth up here in the bleachers. Pass nearly broken up, winds up out of bounds. Santa Rosa up to an early 7-0 lead over Brownsville Pace, the hosts of this side of town. We also have the tournament going on at Brownsville. Hannah and Pace, the hosts. Gonzalez with the 3 of her own, won't go. Knocked out of bounds. On the inbound, we resume play. We're back to action. Feeds it back over. Pass nearly out of bounds. That's Gonzalez trying to go back. She shoots it over now to Garza. Lozano in the middle with the ball. Finds it off to Hernandez. Hernandez working her way down the court. She waits for the team. Finds Gonzalez in the paint to put this one up, and it cuts through. It's Ashley Gonzalez tacks on her first 2 today. Cuts the lead down to 5. Santa Rosa Lady Warriors still up with the Lady Vikings turnover. Lady Viking basketball. Have some more tournament action at the Tommy Wiseman Classic. Just lost my train of thought there for a second. The pass finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez gonna float this one up, won't go. Rebounded there by Flores. Nearly out of bounds, and it's going to wind up in the hands of Santa Rosa. It's Garcia trying to drive that one and loses it. That one knocked out of her hands by Lozano Lamelli. Beats a pass over. Back around, passing around the arc for the Lady Warriors so far in the ball game. Going for a three, falls short. They're going to try to chase that one. Stays in play. Beats the pass back over. Trying to find a move around. Pass to Garcia. Garcia off a three, won't go. That was Garza attempting. She already hit a three early on today in the ball game. Gonzalez leads the scoring with two. Lozano Lamelli with the mid-range jumper. Falls short. Falls in the hands of Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving this one down. Nearly lost, and it is. Garcia driving it back. Allows her team to come up for a reset. Timeout called by Santa Rosa. 3:16 left to play. They're up by 5. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts,
Back to Real Sports Live, 7-2. Santa Rosa still leading Brownsville pace. First girls game of the day. Game 2 of our day 1 coverage from the BISD tournament. Trying to swing the pass back over, still on the move. Winds up out of bounds. Fires the inbound, quick pass, count it. Santa Rosa makes her lead back to 7. Bella Medina attacks on 2. That's already 4 points on the day for her. Feeds the pass back over. Quick pass intended in the paint, winds up out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Warrior basketball. We're back in action. Still trying to maneuver Lozano Lamelli in a tie-up with the ball. Kept in play, going to be shot over. Santa Rosa comes up with this. Garcia picks up the loose ball, driving it back for the Lady Warriors. Fires a pass over now to Garza. Garza trying to survey the arc, trying to see around. Goes back over to Garcia. Gets it back across over to Flores, who goes back to Garza, who goes back to Gonzalez, and almost a miscue, but Flores quickly recovering that one. Flores with the long range 2, won't go off the backboard. Lozano Lamelli on the rebound. She's driving this one back, goes to Gonzalez. Quick pass, won't go on a rebound, putting it back through, count it. That's Brenda Lee Quinones who tacks on 2 on the day for her. Go back to a 5-9 lead. Ball comes loose. Gonzalez driving this one back. Fires the pass off to Hernandez for a 3. It's good. They knock it down. They cut the lead down to 1. So Cynthia Garcia, who tacked on that 3. Flores swings it back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes over to Garza. Pass lines up out of bounds, off her knee. That's going to be Lady Viking basketball. 54 seconds left to play. Driving around. Fires the pass. Quick pass. Putting it up. Won't go. Lady Warriors on the rebound. Lob pass. Tie up for the ball. Castillo comes up with it. She goes over now to Garcia. Garcia driving this one down the court. Pass broken up. Winds up out of bounds. 18 seconds left to play on the clock. Corner three. Falls short. Gonna let time wind down. The final 8 seconds begin to wind down the ball game. Quick pass, looking to drive that one through, won't go. That takes the end of the first quarter, 9-8 your current score. Santa Rosa leads by 1 second quarter after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the second quarter, Santa Rosa up 9-8 over Brownsville Pace. Brownsville Pace the hosts. So this side of the tournament, we also have the action going on at Brownsville handling the BISD tournament. 3 more tournaments on tap. The Tommy Wiseman and La Feria, Hidalgo Pirate Classic, and the CCA. Joe Bowling and Rudy Zamarip on that one. Jacob Young over in Hidalgo, and Kevin Naro at the Tommy Wiseman and La Feria. We resume play. Gonzalez goes past to Garcia, who shoots that one back over to Barrientos. Going for a 3. Won't go. That one in out of the rim. Quick pass again. Barrientos on the shot. That one winds up out of bounds. Brownsville Pace coming off a big win against Rivera on Monday night. Now here they set the host of tournament action. The boys of Santa Rosa actually competing at the Corpus tournament. Joe Bowling will have the call on that one. Pass off to Gonzalez, who shoots it back over. Garza for a 3, won't go. Medina on the rebound. Long range 2, this time by Garcia, won't go. Lozano Amelli feeds the pass over to Castillo. Castillo goes to Gonzalez, who shoots it over to Garcia. Garcia goes back to Gonzalez for a 3 of her own. That one knocks through. And Brownsville Pace takes the lead off a 3 by Ashley Gonzalez, who has 8 points on today. Gonzalez, a proficient player. She had Real Sports Side Player of the Game on Monday against Rivera. She had 9 steals in that matchup. That one's out of bounds. Lady Warrior basketball. They get the inbound off over to Garcia. Foul called. The inbound once again goes off to Garcia. That one broken up. Lozano Amelli with the loose ball. Winds up in hands of Garza. Garza shoots it over to Medina. That one gets over her head, winds up out of bounds. Lady Viking basketball. .6:34 left to play. Carry on the other side of the court. Lady Warrior basketball. They're driving this one down the court. At the Garza, who fires it off to Garcia. Garcia gets it off the float as it goes back over to Garcia, and a pass in the paint won't go. That one intended for Medina. Pass kept in play by Gonzalez, nearly out of bounds. Gets it off over to Garcia. Garcia working her way down the court here, trying to survey. Finds it off to Varientes. Varientes gets to Castillo. It goes back to Garcia, goes back to Gonzalez for a three for back-to-back. Won't go. Castillo on the rebound to Varientes for a long two. That one doesn't go. Rebounded here by Garza. She's driving this one back down the court for the Lady Warriors. Slowing it down, Lozano Lamelli drawing assignment on defense. Garza goes over to Garcia. Garcia going back to Garza from the right to the left. Feeds the pass over to Flores. Nearly gets out of her hands. It does. Garcia winds up with the loose ball. Goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez working her way down the court. Drawing assignment on defense is Garcia. Pass off the foot of Garza. Winds up out of bounds. 80 Viking basketball. Hernandez and Quinones set the check back into the ball game. The shot falls through. It's a three. 14-9. Trying to cut through. Loose ball to tie up there inside the arc. Lady Warriors set the inbound. That's Garcia. Gets it across. Quick pounce across the arc. Finds Garza. Garza gonna float this one out and tipped away, and a foul called. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece. That's gonna be Pace's 3rd foul. That sends Alyssa Garza to the line. 9 points on today for her. You make it 6 right there. Lead cut down to 4. Won't go. Varientes chasing the ball. 2-on-1 press. She gets it off over to Garcia. Garcia finds Hernandez, who nearly loses it but recovers. Puts it off the glass. Won't go. On the rebound, trying to put that one up was Quinones, and she gets to go through. As lead gets extended back to 6, 16-10, 4:40 left to play in the game. Long range 2, count it. That's Anita Monroy who tacks it on. 4-point game, 16-12. Fires it off to Hernandez. Hernandez gets fouled. Robbie Cruz, the head coach of the Warriors. On the inbound for Pace. Garcia goes to Hernandez, who goes back over to Garcia, who now draws point. Fires it off over, gets it to Mendoza. Garcia goes to Hernandez in the paint, won't go. It's a loose ball. No jump ball, but Garcia wins it for Santa Rosa, and taking that one away, trying to put it back through. That was Mendoza, but she loses the attempt. Now Garza driving it back for the Lady Warriors. Get the pass over to Monroy. Monroy, the foul. It's going to send Monroy to the line. It's going to be foul number 4 against Pace. 3 fouls against Santa Rosa, 4 against Pace so far in this first half. First shot doesn't fall through. 3:38 left to play in the first half. Off a roll off the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Garcia. She drives it down. 3 by Gonzalez off the back of the rim, won't go. Mendoza on the rebound, goes Hernandez for a contested 3 in the corner. Gonzalez on the rebound, foul as she goes up. Foul number 4 against Santa Rosa. And sends Ashley Gonzalez to the line. 8 points on the day for her. A timeout called. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live.
And more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles.
Back to Real Sports Live, 16-12. Ashley Gonzalez taking a trip to the line after she's fouled. Both teams already with 4 fouls apiece in the first half. 3:24 left to play in the second quarter. Gonzalez's first attempt falls short. In and out of the rim, and it finally, after a few bounces, it falls through. Pace extends it to a 5-point game. 3:24 left to play. The Lady Warriors with the inbound. That's Flores. She gets it off to Garza. Garza with 6 points on the day. Slowly working her way down the court. Finds a pass over. That one picked off by Brownsville Pace. Driving it back, it's going to be Garcia. Garcia with Garcia on her tail. Beats the pass over. Who goes to Hernandez for a 3. And out of the rim, won't go. On the rebound there was Gonzalez. Garza driving this one back in traffic. Going to lay this one up off the glass. Won't go. Rebounded by Mendoza. Winds up out of bounds. Off a Lady Warrior. That's going to be Lady Viking basketball. Lozano, the head man here for the Pace Lady Vikings. Robbie Cruz, the head coach for the Lady Warriors. Lozano's going to go ahead and call a timeout. 2:40 left to play. Brownsville Pace leads by 5. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors.
Back to Real Sports Live, 17-12 Pace up over the Santa Rosa Lady Warriors. Gonzalez driving this one down the court. Throwing assignment is Gonzalez. Amanda Gonzalez trying to get off Ashley Gonzalez, but she finds the pass over to Jocelyn Hernandez. Flores draws assignment. Hernandez goes to Lozana Lamelli in the corner, who nearly loses it. Pass broken up by Gonzalez, but Ashley Gonzalez recovers it for the Lady Vikings. Pass to Lozana Lamelli in the corner again, who's working her way around the outside now. Hernandez goes to Lozana Lamelli, who goes to Mendoza, who goes back to Hernandez from a 3. That one does fall through. Hernandez hitting a 3. Lady Warriors now back on the offense. Aaliyah Garcia has a pass broken up by Gonzalez, has nothing but open lane ahead of her, and she takes it through. $11 points already for Ashley Gonzalez on the day. Garza goes to Flores, who has the open lane, and a block there by Gonzalez. Kept in play. Look at the replay here on the right side of your screen. Lead presented by South Padre. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. A block there by Gonzalez. Lozana Millie's blocked herself. Driving it back here, Garza. Garza nearly loses it, but recovers it. Goes over to Garcia. Garcia trying to cut around. Feeds the pass over. That one knocked out of bounds. Lady Viking basketball. Fernandez set the inbound. Driving this one back down the court. Fires the pass over. Trying to cut through. Mendoza with the three from the corner. That one falls short. It's a fight for the rebound, but Garza winds up with it. Gets the pass off over to Gonzalez, who keeps it in play. Jimena Gonzalez now on a 2-on-1 press. Gets it to Flores. That one nearly broken up, but Gonzalez gets it back, who shoots it off over to Garza. Garza goes back to Garcia, who loses that one. That one winds up out of bounds. Lady Viking basketball. 31.1 left to play in the second quarter. Nelson Hernandez set the check into the game. Gonzalez slowly driving down the court. She fires the pass off over. Gets it across. Lozana Lamelli shoots it over. To Mendoza, goes back to Lozana Lamelli, who gets it across over to Hernandez for a three. That one just short off the front of the rim. Winds up out of bounds. Quick inbound for a catch and shoot. That one not going to fall either. And jump ball under the paint. Under the rim, excuse me. Corner three by Hernandez, not going to fall. It's going to wind down the final 3 seconds of the half. Catch and shoot by Gonzalez won't go. That's the end of the half. 22-12. Your current score to Lady Vikings up over Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors started this matchup leading, but now Brownsville pace on the offense. Halftime recap after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Antiques and collectibles in San Benito.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members to do their best and to be their best. We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports.
BISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Los Fresnos Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the third quarter. Santa Rosa down here by 10. Quick pass. Gonzalez goes back over to Garza. Garza goes to Flores. Flores goes back over to Garza, who's trapped in the corner by Hernandez. Foul called. It's a not out of bounds, excuse me. 22-12, 7:30 left to play in the third quarter. Hernandez fires a pass over to Gonzalez, who finished off the first half with 11 points. Who goes to Lozano Lamelli, who shoots it over. And a quick passing around, and finally falls through as Santa Rosa now gets their lead extended down to 12. Pace, excuse me, extends the lead to 12. Off a pass here by Quinones to Barrientos, who tacks on her first two in the third quarter. On the inbound, we resume play. Gonzalez has that one tipped away by Gonzalez, winds up in the hands of Hernandez. Lady Vikings driving this one back, feeds the pass over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has a foul. She's trying to go up. She gets that one knocked out of her hands, and contact was made on her. It's going to be foul number one against Santa Rosa. 24-12. Chance to extend the lead. A 12-point lead by the Lady Vikings as Gonzalez, who finished off the first half with 11 points on today. First shot won't go. Few rolls and it finally bounces through. That's 12 points now for Ashley Gonzalez. Working her way down the court. Finds a pass to Flores, who gets it across over now to Garza. Garza shoots it off over to Gonzalez, who gets that one in to Monroy. Monroy looking to put it up, won't go. Hernandez on the rebound, driving this one back. Fires a pass over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez floats this one up, won't go. Winds up out of bounds. On the inbound to Gonzalez. Gonna float that one up, locked out of her hands. Garza driving this one back. Only has Lozana Lamelli to beat. He's trying to get past her, and that one off under the backboard. Flores with the ball. And jump ball in the paint, tie up. On the inbound, Flores loses the ball, but trying to put that one back up was Medina. Pass fired off over to Gonzalez. Out one there by Barrientos. Gonzalez goes across to Lozana Lamelli. Gets it across over to Quinones, who goes back over to Lozana Lamelli. Goes back to Gonzalez. It goes back to Quinones, who's going to put this one off the glass. Won't go. On the rebound, Barrientos, she puts it up. 6 points on the day for Ariel Barrientos. 4 points in the third quarter alone. 5:32 left to play in the third. Garza fires it off over. Gets it across to Flores. Flores goes back again to Garza, who goes to Gonzalez for a three. Jimena Gonzalez drops a three. .5:10 left to play. Quick, long pass follows its way through. That one's not going to go. Foul number 2 against Brownsville Pace in the second half. Finished out the first half with 4 fouls. Santa Rosa finished off with 4. Combined 8 between the two teams in the first half. Garza driving this one down the court. That's back up to her right and goes to her left to Gonzalez, who just hit a three a few moments ago. And a quick pass into the paint. That's Medina, attacks on 2. And that makes it a 10-point game once again. 27-17 Pace up. Pass from Hernandez to Gonzalez. Has a pass to Castillo in the paint. Winds up out of bounds off a miscue on the offense. Lady Warriors set the inbound. Trying to drive through, feeds the pass back over. Flores gets it across over to Monroy. Monroy has that one broken up by Lozana Lamelli. She's fighting for the ball, still in a collision there between her and Flores. Both get back up. On the inbound. Trying to get the ball, she nearly loses it, gets the pass off to Gonzalez for a three. Just went off the mark. Monroy giving chase, winds up out of bounds. On the inbound, long pass here, finds Gonzalez, a high arcing pass for a three. Won't go. Jump ball right there and a tie-up between Quinones and Medina. Hernandez driving this one down the court, fires a pass to Lozana Lamelli, who gets it across over to Castillo. Castillo with the pass to Gonzalez. She's fouled as she goes up. That's a trip to the line. Foul number 2 committed by Santa Rosa in the second half. Few bounces and it won't go. Gonzalez's second attempt does fall through. 13 points on the day for Ashley Gonzalez. Quick pass in. That one broken up. Flores trying to get it. That one off her hands. Mendoza trying to keep that one in play as well. That one winds up out of bounds. Don Elite's PSA over at the Hidalgo Pirate Classic. Jacob Young on the call. That one winds up out of bounds. On the inbound, long throw. That one goes off the hand of Mendoza. Lozano Melli feeds it off. Fernandez for a three. Won't go off the back of the rim. Garcia keeping down and play. The Brownsville Vets boys in town. They're going to be playing up next against Nicky Rowe. Brownsville Vets coming off a tournament win in the San Pedrito Classic. Defeated San Pedrito in the final round. I had the privilege to call that one with Joe Bowling. Travel call right there, but they'll be in action next against Nicky Rowe. That's a good matchup here on Real Sports Live. Full day of action at the BISD tournament. You also have the Wiseman Classic over going on at La Fera, the Hidalgo Pirate Classic in Hidalgo, and then the CCCA tournament, in Corpus. Quick pass over, gonna fire that one through. That one blocked away. That was Medina on the block. Gonzalez trying to cut around, making a series of maneuvers, trying to shake off defense. Fires it off over to Garcia. Garcia goes back to Gonzalez, who gets it across over. That one broken up, intended for Monroy. And Mendoza with some good defense right there to keep that one blocked. On the inbound. Ends up out of bounds. Quick inbound. Fires the pass on over. Nice pass in here to Castillo. Won't go. Giving chase Gonzalez. She gets it up. Another pass to Castillo. Putting that one off the glass. She does. Castillo was scoreless since the first quarter. 4 points on the day for her. Monroy, and a travel going to be called. Second set to come in. Lady Viking basketball, Hernandez set to inbound this one to Gonzalez. Long throw across the arc. That one intended for Mendoza. Winds up off her fingertips. Lady Warrior basketball. Leah Garcia set to inbound. Had 2 points way back in the first quarter. Been scoreless since. Garza trying to drive around, goes over to Garcia. Garcia fires it over, and a nice pass to Flores, who puts it through. Leslie Flores tacks on two for herself. Time beginning to wind down. Fernandez gets off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to cut through. Feeds the pass, and a nice pass in the paint. Won't go as Mendoza tried to put that one through in a jump ball. .144 left to play. Garcia inbounds it to Garza. We're back to action. Fires it across over to Flores, who loses it and tries to put it back up. Won't go. Medina gets the ball, goes to Gonzalez. It goes over to Garza. It goes back to Gonzalez for a three. Nails that one. Lady Warrior bench loving that one. 6 points for Jimena Gonzalez in the third quarter. Pass over to Gonzalez, who gets to Castillo to put this one up the glass. Won't go. Off the hands of Flores. I'm going to say Gonzalez had a hand in that one. It's going to be Lady Warrior basketball. Inbound off here to Garza. 1:09 left to play. High arcing shot won't go. Jimena Gonzalez looking to go for three threes in the third quarter. Garza bounce past the Flores, loses it, puts it up, and a foul called. Foul number 3 against Brownsville Pace in the second half. First shot doesn't fall through. 30-22, 50 seconds left to play. Shot doesn't fall. Lozano Lamelli on the rebound. Or foul called. Hernandez set the inbound. She gets it off to Gonzalez. 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 30-22. Pace leads by 12 over Santa Rosa. Pass to Hernandez. Goes back to Gonzalez for a long three. That one falls short. On the rebound there was Garcia. She's taking it back now for the Lady Warriors. Trying to cut through. Step back. Feeds it over. Monroy with the three off the glass. Won't go. Gonzalez on the rebound. Who's driving it. She takes a shot of a three. She's going to hold off instead. She's going to give that one over to Mendoza, who loses it but gets back to it. And now I'm broken up. Monroy with an open lane. She's going to take it herself and count it. Lead cut down to 6. Quick pass over. Quinones to Arispe. The paint won't go. It's going to wind down. Take us to the end of the third quarter. 30-24. Pace up over Santa Rosa. And Roy now with 4 points. 6 points for Medina in the game. 6 points for Gonzalez, hitting 2 threes in the third quarter. Flores tacked on her first bucket of the day. 4 points for Ash. 4 more points for Ashley Gonzalez. That's going to be, no, 2 more points, excuse me, for Gonzalez. It's going to be 13 on the day for her. 3 points for Hernandez and for Garcia. Crystal Castillo tacks on her second bucket. That's 4 points on the day. 6 points for Ariel Barrientos. Excuse me. Fourth quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community.
That's a Real Sports Live. Start of the fourth quarter, we're off to action. Ace up by 6, 30-24 for Santa Rosa, and a 3 correction. Make that a 9-point lead. Hernandez drills a 3 in. 6 points on today for her. Pass off to Gonzalez. Nice pass to Garza for a mid-range jumper. Count it. 8 points now for Alyssa Garza. Driving that one through. Gonzalez. Mendoza for a 3. Bang! Mendoza hits a 3. 36-26, and that's like that. We're at a 10-point game. They're going to rule it a 2-point shot. They're going to say she was too close to the 2-point line. Make it a 9-point game still. Pass won't go. Quick pass for Hernandez for a 3. That one won't go off the back of the rim. Flores on the rebound, gets it off to Garza. Garza takes her time and slowly drives it down the court. Hernandez draws assignment on defense, gets it across over to Gonzalez. Goes to Flores, a bounce pass in the paint intended there for Aguilar. Jump ball in the paint. Inbound in the paint, the Flores won't go. Loose ball winds up in hands here. Hernandez holds on to it. On the inbound, we're back to action. Pass it over. Gonzalez for a three. That one off the back of the rim won't go. Barrientos holds on to the rebound and fights for it. As she trips, she gets the pass off, but that one picked off by Garcia. Foul called. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. That gives Pace foul number 4. Inbound up, we'll resume play. Garcia trying to get around, fires the pass over. Gonzalez for a three off the back of the rim, won't go. Gonzalez on the rebound, and Florida is winning that one and steals it off, and a travel called as she was trying to shake off defenders. Driving it back over. Gonzalez fouled as she goes up. Foul number 4 against Santa Rosa. That sends Gonzalez to the line. First shot falls through. (37-26). Pass around the Flores. Goes to Garza. Garza down the baseline with the floater, won't go. They drive back. Gonzalez has that one knocked out of her hand by Garcia. Garcia goes to Flores. That one picked off by Barrientos. Barrientos trying to shake off Garza. Goes over now to Garcia. Garcia goes to Gonzalez, who goes back to Garcia for a three. Barrientos to Hernandez for another three. That one falls short. Gonzalez, a three of her own. That one will fall short too. Lozano really tried to get the rebound, and Flores wins it. Gets it to Gonzalez. He goes over to Garza. Garza working her way down the court and floats it up through. More points for Alyssa Garza in the fourth quarter. Hernandez goes to Gonzalez for a long three. That one's just short. Off the hands of Medina. They're gonna say it was on Lozano Lamelli's hand, so it's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be Lady Warrior basketball. Inbound back up, we resume play. Trying to maneuver around, beats the pass over. Gonzalez gets it across over to Garza. Garza floats it up, that one falls short. Medina tried to put that one back up. Gonzalez wins it back for the Lady Vikings. She drives it back around, shoots it off to Barrientos. Barrientos, we called a travel on her. Inbound off, we resume play. Garcia goes over to Garza, goes back over to Flores. Flores gonna float in a block there by Gonzalez. Take a look at the replay, represented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. Block number 2 on the day for Ashley Gonzalez. As Garza attempts a three, that one in out of the rim. Inbound pass, the catch and shoot for Garza, won't go. Gonzalez on the rebound. 13 points for Gonzalez. 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Pass to Gonzalez. It's across to Lozano Lamelli, who goes across back over. Lozano Lamelli hit a jumper way back in the second. Taking her time with this one, trying to architect the play. Garcia trying to move around. Calls for his Gonzalez. She's going to cut through traffic on the layup, won't go. Flores knocks it away. Falls in the hands of Zana Melli, who loses it. Gets it across over now to Garcia. A travel called. Garza trying to cut through, fires the pass over to Gonzalez, who gets it over to Garcia. Pass broken up there by Garcia, who wins it. Lady Vikings on the attack now. Feeds it over to Hernandez, who has an open take. That one off the rim, rolls. Trying to feed it through. Pass broken up. Gonzalez, open three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Barrientos on the rebound, gets it off to Garcia. Garcia driving this one down. Garcia gets it across over. Shoots it over to Garcia. Hernandez. He goes to Garcia, excuse me. Goes to Gonzalez. Goes back over to Garcia. Garcia trying to shake off Aaliyah Garcia for Santa Rosa. Lady Vikings on the move. Cynthia Garcia trying to make a move. On the inbound. Gonzalez gonna swing this one over to Barrientos. Foul called before she went to the line. Foul number 5 for Santa Rosa. 1:51 left to play in the ball game. Coming up next, the McAllen Row Warriors take on the Brownsville Veterans Chargers. Here on Real Sports Live. Quick inbound, catch and shoot for Barrientos, falls short. Rebounded by Garcia, she drives it back. Garcia goes to Garza. Garza trying to work her way down the court, and travel called. Hernandez set the inbound. Gonzalez trying to go around the arc, fires the pass off over to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to shake off a defender. Garza right on her, not giving out. Pass to Lozano Melli broken up. She takes a hit. Winds up out of bounds. Lady Viking basketball. Arza on the inbound, put it into Gonzalez. 15 points on the day for her. Pass broken up, Barrientos. Bounce pass to Gonzalez, who's gonna put this one up, count it. 17 points on the day. 41-28, the final minute beginning to wind down in the fourth quarter. Lozano Melli dives for the ball. Gets to the crossover to Barrientos. No foul going to be called. Gonzalez checks out of the ball game. Monroy checks back in. Quick pass on a catch and shoots for Hernandez. Count it. Hernandez drills a three. 9 points for Jocelyn Hernandez, 44-28. Flores pressured now, pass thrown to Monroy, who's going to put this one up, won't go. McAllen Row Warriors making their entrance in. They'll be going up in action against Brownsville Pace coming up next year on Real Sports Live. Game 3 of our coverage from day 1 of the 2021 Brownsville ISD tournament coming to you from Brownsville Pace High. Our shot doesn't fall through. 5 fouls to 6. 5 fouls against Pace, 6 against Santa Rosa. Loose ball winds up in the hands of Hernandez, who drives it down the court. Hernandez in traffic, has that one knocked out. Quick inbound on the pass. Broken up, Monroy driving it back. Double dribble called. Trying to cut through. Hernandez in traffic, won't go. Last second shot, count it! A 3-4 Mendoza, that takes us into the ball game. 47-28, Pace wins this one. You're watching Real Sports Live, post-game wrap-up after this.
Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
Back to Real Sports Live, your post-game recap. Brownsville Pace wins this one over Santa Rosa 47-28. Jocelyn Hernandez with 9 points. Cindy Garcia with 3. Real Sports Live player of the game, Ashley Gonzalez with 17. Crystal Castillo with 4. Rosalind Mendoza with 5. Ariel Barrientos with 6. For Santa Rosa, Leia Garcia finishes off with 2. Alyssa Garza with 10. Jimena Gonzalez with 6. Anita Monroy with 4. Ella Medina with 6. And Leslie Flores with 2. Signing out for now. Game 3 up next. The McCown Row Warriors, take on the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. In about 25 minutes on Real Sports Live. Don't